So many yells, I'm not going back to those.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check. Right stone. Grab on. Top of the left. Move. Hey, we got four. They go.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Jackson flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4 down territory even if they don't get it, though. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Dancing to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Steps away. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they?
When
we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Now Jackson on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jalen Ferguson there on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He may try and run for this. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, 40 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Snead's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Line 36. Line 36. One twist. Quick. Watch 36. 36 to move.
To throw is Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson being chased out left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 40. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jackson operating from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Jackson now. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Snead. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson caught by Snead over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle 3rd of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Jackson on first down. Now he'll escape to his left. It's caught by Roberts. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson to throw. But he's got Snead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Throwing now is Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So this defense